Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of season 5, the Epic Failure Server series. Just a couple of notes. You'll see a big change from last time. That's because we're only recording once a week, so there's a lot that's happening on the server. We left you last time we were in a cave system looking for a new home. We found it. We've started building. You can see here in front of you is the start of my house inside a volcano. We're doing a castle type community environment, so we've got that. We got the walls up, and we're going to work on that a little bit today, as well as the big things. Power. We need to get some power generation. You can see I got a little bit here going on. I can actually show you a little bit of what I've got going on right here. As you can see, it is not much. Again, we are using the Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack. We did add on the Tinker Constructs, as you can see here. The voxel map is kind of cool. So I got a waypoint here, volcano. You'll see I got a couple other ones. As an admin, I can just teleport between them. Unfortunately, the rest of them can't. I'm looking into how to get them to be able to do that. Not that that's a necessity for us. We do have Mystcraft and stuff, and so that's working out fairly well. We have the Hobbyist steam engines here, powering a pulverizer and furnace, which they're just cycling through some things right now. And then here is our ME storage stuff. So a few things in a rolling machine with nothing in it at the moment. We're going to be hopefully using that soon. You can see here the ME. We'll cover a lot of this ME stuff as we start using it. Here you basically get one chest where you can sub out different storage cards. This one has got my Zycraft stuff in it. I have another one that's just for cobblestone. We got quite a bit of supplies built up already. You can see in my inventory we have, this is from the Tinker's Constructs, the pickaxe, and also the shovel. Obviously enough that we've made diamond picks and some backpacks as well. Different mining things, as you can see here. And yes, my sound is silent because it's raining outside, and it's always fun trying to record when we're raining. So a lot of building materials to work with, a few ores, stuff we have got going on. Let's take a look at the map real quick. As I told you, I'm in the volcano right now. There you go, and you can see where the castle building is. Pretty much everybody's building in this general area. To the north is Golden Zombie and some stuff he's doing. You can see the top right of the map, that little sandbar out in the ocean. To the south of us is Zaf. He's got some cool stuff going on. Maybe we'll take a look at his house if we got some time today. Out to the west is kind of where everybody else has been building. I was just over at Grimm's house. We're actually going to head over there in just a moment, and he can kind of tell us where he's gotten started, and then we'll kind of pick up from there and get the things rolling. So let me bring the guys in, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, everyone, welcome back, and we are at Grimm's house. Just so everybody knows, we are joined today on the server by, you can see right there, Power Spike, aka Grimm.
Hello.
And Mickle.
Hey.
And boycotting playing Minecraft, but on TeamSpeak is Biddy Mag.
Hello.
So are you going to join us today, Biddy, or what?
Probably not.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're all wrapped up in Star Wars, aren't you?
Definitely.
Yeah. So, Grim, why don't you tell us about this house you got going on?
Well, it's kind of a secondary build of mine. I started out in the volcano up on top, and I was planning to build out several rooms in there, and then I decided to go with more of a colonial look. So we come upstairs. We started with the layout that's going to be colonial in nature, 2 fireplaces on both sides, and then upstairs is, there's no decorations in right now. I'm just focused mainly on getting the machines up and running, everything before I go any further. But I was trying to do a little bit of design work on the border and the floor by using jungle wood. So a lot of just two-tone wood stuff I've seen other people use makes it look really neat. So I started doing that in this house. Then the outside is going to be birch wood to give it a white look on the outside. So with brick fireplaces. But that's the idea behind the house. Out back here, this is going to be the kitchen right here, but out back here, I've got the Zycraft tanks going. Going to have one on that side, and when that one fills up, I'm probably going to try to set one up on the other side as well, so I can get a good supply of lava and just run everything off geothermal power. Not much going on right back there. That staircase is going to lead to a tunnel underground. I'll show you in just a minute. Let's just go downstairs here real quick, and I'll give you a rundown of the basement. This path right here is going to lead over to the tanks. Not much done down there yet, but got a coke oven over here. This room is going to be where I'm going to import stuff from the quarry. And then this right here is going to be a glass wall with my computer set up. I'm planning to try and create somewhat of a computer-controlled factory right here. So I'm going to have probably a computer craft and Red Power 2 computer running everything with some industrial information panels, kind of displaying power levels and that kind of thing. Right across this top channel right here, I've always wanted to do a little bit with the mag tubes from Red Power. Never really have, so I'm probably going to get a mag tube system importing the stuff from the quarry, so it'll be zipping across the roof there above all the computer stuff. So over here, very excited to play with one of the new mods in the Ultimate Pack, the modular power suits. We got the table going there. Be doing some of that stuff, and then
It looks like you already got something on your arm there, huh?
yeah, this is the a hand tool for modular power suits, and it's for those who haven't used it before. It's just basically you create the tool or create the armor piece, and then add in different modules depending on what capabilities you want. And there's a trade-off between making yourself too heavy versus giving you more capabilities and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool system. This side is going to be all Buildcraft machines or thermal expansion. And then IC2 over here, I'm planning to have like a medium voltage charge pad for any of my devices there, and then probably have an extractor and compressor over here for some of the advanced IC2 machines. And then before I get back into the power section back there, this is where I'm going to be storing everything. Have the mag tube kind of exit right here into the Red Power tubes, and then run to the individual barrels for storing the materials.
Okay. Now, Grim, on here we have that new. Oh, hello, Crystal's hurt. We have that new ME storage system. Have you thought about using that?
I have. I'm just using these to get started because they're cheap, but I do plan on doing a whole lot with some of the newer mods that we have as well. The ME, now is the ME the Applied Energistics?
Nope. Is that it? That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's the one that we're
Okay.
using on here instead of logistics pipes because of the problems that has with the CPU.
Yeah, so I do plan on setting something like that up. I did some early looks at the mod reviews, and really excited about the disk-based storage. I think it's going to be really handy and that kind of stuff. But since barrels are so cheap to get started with, that's what I'm going to start with, and I'll just fix the system later with the new stuff. But yeah, I was also doing some looking at the MISC peripherals mod in the Ultimate Pack that gives you a lot of capabilities for the computer craft turtles, a lot more attachments and stuff. And so some of that stuff will appear down here too, as well as Steve's carts. But that, and then the I forget the name of the mod that uses the new plastic stuff.
Oh, I was just looking at. I've been using a little bit of it too. That's the. Let's see. God darn it! It uses the quartz and things like that, and I've been using it. Is that the? Good Lord, I was.
Mind
Just looking at-
Factory Reloaded.
That's
what
it.
is.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'm planning to get some Mind Factory Reloaded stuff up on the surface outside the house as well. Probably some animal farms for mulch and different like wheat farms, that kind of stuff. So there'll be a lot of additions as we go along to my place. But let me just hit the power real quick. Power, what I'm planning to do, like I mentioned upstairs, is to run everything off geothermal. So initially I've got this nether tank up here. I'm going to change the code on that and start pumping from the nether. until I get some good production coming from magma crucibles. If I decide to go that route, I may just pump for as cheap as it's going to be. But then pump it in these geothermals right here, and then under the floor I've got glass fiber. Run it over to this side, which is going to be the IC2 section, and then into an energy bridge that'll allow me to run into thermal expansion, redstone energy cell, and that kind of stuff for running those machines. I'll also probably have I don't know, are we doing quarries in the overworld this time?
You
Or are we
know,
doing those in
that's
Minecraft?
something that I've been asked about, and I'm not sure yet. That's something that we
Well,
got to discuss.
Yeah, if we do it in the overworld, I'll probably have a Tesseract set up above it for energy, porting it over to wherever the quarry's set up, which will probably be pretty close to the outside. I don't imagine we're going to go very far out with those if we do them in the overworld. Um, so that's kind of the plan. This will also kind of serve as a charging point for redstone energy cells if I want to use them in some other place. So, but that's what I've got working so far. Um, it's probably gonna look pretty basic when you come in next time, compared to what you guys are gonna have going, because you guys build so much faster than I do. So I'll probably still be working on a few more machines next time, and you guys are gonna have a full factory set up. So
Hey, we've been up for a week, and you have more stuff than I do. So, as crazy as that sounds, but I spent. Yeah, we're gonna actually take YouTube over and take a look at the castle walls, and that was something that I was working on at first, and that kind of took a lot of my time out too. Was trying to design those and plan those out. So, all right, Grim. Well, thanks for showing us around. YouTube will be back here in just a second when I get back over towards the castle. And welcome back, YouTube. So here you can see this is the start of the public buildings. A couple things you're going to note. First off, it is pretty basic, and that's the way we want it to start out. I want it to be like a technology evolution. So the inside's going to be kind of really basic, cobblestone wood. We'll probably get to doing marble buildings. I did put some basalt cobblestone down as a intersection inside here. I had planned it out, and then somebody threw up a portal to the nether right next to it, which is fine. It's on the outside, and we'll build around it. That's the fun part about what we do. This is some of the basic stuff that we started with, just so we had plants and things. These are all going to have, they'll be gatehouses. We're going to probably go with red power, so that they open up during the day and they'll close at night. There'll be a whole portcullis system, so it'll be pretty nice. Here you can see we had some basic farming going on here. When we built this, you can see I had to plant a tree. I wasn't paying attention to what I was counting out, and we ended up with a Thaumcraft dungeon right at the corner of the building, which is kind of cool. You can see it right there pretty clearly on the map. It worked out really nice. Plus, we have a couple of caverns and stuff. It kind of built it right into the corner here. So we'll see how it goes. They've been in there and raided it, but the wisps will come and go. I don't see any on the map at the moment, but I know that even after we planted the silverleaf tree, that they are, or the silverwood tree, that they are still spawning bad things. So yeah, the basic concept here, the inside wall is going to be some basic stuff. As we build out, we're actually going to start using mine carts to move things around in the system here, rather than using a piping system. We're going to basically have carts do all the moving of stuff that comes out of the public quarry and all that kind of stuff. Here's the note from Grim that he took some of our trees, but they were public trees. Here we can take a look at what the inside of the walls all looks like. Lit up really nice. I wanted it to have that kind of real castle feel. So look at this, and you can kind of see the particles from the nether portal there. We have ladders that take us up top. Oh, this one is not complete. We'll go over to another one. I know is complete. Let's see. We gotta go out this door though. So yeah, this is where the public buildings kind of are gonna exist. This is where you guys are gonna see most of the builds that we do here when we're recording are going to be public buildings. I'm going to do a lot of my private ones. Well, this one's not complete either. That is quite interesting. So that's what we're looking at, is doing that. We'll try and show you these guardhouses. We'll just have to make some ladders here real quick. Let's see. We should have some wood in one of these canvas bags. We sure do. I was out raiding an abandoned mine shaft, and so I had a lot of supplies because I just strip them straight down. I don't worry too much. Let's grab 6 just so we have them on hand. There we go. Oh, grab the door there. You can see Grim's nameplate. He's not too far from here. So, again, yep, we have the guard towers. Again, very basic design. You can look around. Here's one nice reason why we thought about sticking around. You can see it right there. That oil. We kind of did some quick math after I actually ran into the actual oil well underneath. We're looking at about 17,000 buckets of oil that we're going to be able to get out of that one well. So that'll be kind of nice.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
Yeah.
17,000. It's we figured it out. It has a radius of about 15. I couldn't swim fast enough to get an exact one, but when you do the math, a sphere with a radius of 15 gets you about 17,000. So that'll be pretty nice. So yeah, we have these, and then you have the parapet sphere, which are really nice. Kind of give it that castle feel. You can see we've done a couple of basic, just people trying to spend the night when they needed to. That'll all change as well. Have buildings with beds in here. This is probably all going to end up as the basalt cobblestone for our ground out here, and something we can build on. I thought about putting a like a marble building, like a palace. I'm not sure yet how I feel about that, but we'll just see how people start building and what we get in there. So that is some of the progress we've made, and let me see where we can go next, and we'll be right back, YouTube. All right, everyone, and welcome back. And you can see here we are quite a ways up, but not too far away, actually. My volcano home is 230 meters off the way there, and the castle is just outside of our view here, but it's definitely a nice view. And there goes Mikkel.
Aw. Wrong button.
And that's his farm over there. We are actually up in a mountain face here, and he has got himself a portal gun. Always a nice
Yep.
thing to have. So Mikkel, this is your house. Why don't you walk us through what you got started and what you got some plans for?
Well, right now, these machines, I mean, they're just pretty temporary. I'm gonna build a machine room, which I've already started digging out. Go down there in a minute. Most of this is all just temporary. I'm gonna have this more of like an observation deck because I really like the view.
It's definitely a nice view. I don't think I have my render distance set on far, so I can't quite see the castle from here, but I can
Yeah.
still see like the water there out to the northeast and stuff. It's definitely a nice view of everything.
I can see everything I can see. I can see the oil well out from here, but that's about it. It's as far as the server will let me render
Well, we got to restrict you somehow, Mikkel.
somehow. A nice view though.
Yeah, definitely. Get some ores hanging above your house here.
They
That's
do.
cool though. Yeah, well, right over here. You can see some coal, and I
Oh,
think
some
that's
apatite.
apatite. Yeah.
Yep.
Which
But I mean,
looks
most of
really
these-
cool in this.
Yeah.
I'm using Sortex. This is, I think, like this a lot better. So
Mhm. I
I'm
think.
sorry. Go ahead, keep going, Mikkel. Here as I run run you around here.
I mean, I really haven't done a lot yet, but down here is my machine room.
Okay, we're gonna take
Okay.
the stairs.
It's safe. There's a water puddle
Oh,
at
is
the
there?
bottom. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that would have been nice for me to just jump down. Oh, we have a lever.
It's just for me to line some stuff up when I was working with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hollow out. I don't know if you were, probably haven't, but there's two mountains. There's the one that I'm building out of, and then there's this one that's right next to it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hollow this entire thing out and just go up with it.
Nice.
And
Any
then
plans what to put in
probably-
it, or just more deco?
This is gonna be mostly my machine room and all my storage and sorting. You can see I've already got a coke oven sitting over here.
Yeah, you and Grim are definitely far ahead of me when it comes to that, because I think I have the bricks. I just haven't put them up. Oh no, wait, I think I have a coke oven up, but that's about as far as I've got.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this would be definitely kind of cool, hollowing out this stuff and getting a
You wanna
good.
follow me this way?
Ooh, we got more stuff.
The outside.
Ah, okay. Do you want me to cover that back up with something?
I'll cover it back up on my way in.
Okay.
You can see there's the arch. I really like that, the way it looks.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. So
And
this
then
is
right
the
at-
first mountain, and then that one over here is the one that you were looking at.
The one, yeah, this little one.
Okay. Uh-oh. I think one of us
Uh-oh.
angered an Enderman. I heard him.
Find out in a minute. And this is my farm. This was the first project I had started.
Okay. Got some
Got a
cows.
couple.
It looks like it's all manual right now. Are you looking at any automation in the future, or?
Yeah, I am. Where that one dirt block is, it hangs about in the middle above everything, is probably where I'm going to put a feed block. One of those
Okay.
Railcraft automated feeders.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have it set up probably with maybe some wireless redstone and some other machines, and I'll probably get automatic gatekeeping. Yeah. Some other animals, so I can get some of the leather and some of the other stuff that we get from
Okay.
animals
Now,
in Minecraft.
as a heads up with what we have now for mods with the Ultimate Mod Pack, we do have the Mine Factory Reloaded, which has a lot of the cool stuff. It's got the breeder, it's got the mob grinder and stuff, and it can actually. What's really nice, I found out, like if you have a 3-pen setup like this, is that let's say you have your first 2 in here, right, and you have a breeder going on, and then in between the 2 of them, you can put a thing that I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's set to take any, like if you had any cows going on, any calves would be moved into here. And then there's something that you could automatically, like use syringes and make them adults by altering their DNA or something like that. And then you put another one of those things in here, right here, which you would detect adults in this one and move them to this pen, and then you mob grind out of that last pen, so that way you always have your 2 breeders, and then they just work their way across. Even if you didn't do that, once they become adults, they get pulled across and ground up, and it's really cool because it adds some new liquids to the game as well. There's some, I believe it's sewage or something like that you can get. You just put underneath your adults, and that helps with your fertilizer. And then you get mob essence from grinding up your mobs. So something I've been looking at, but these pens are like, was thinking about how to do it, and these pens are like the ideal size. I'm like, hey, this sounds like a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So something to keep in mind. Hey, our sun is finally rising.
Finally.
And that's a nice view out there too. There's that Enderman.
Oh crap.
Did you look at him?
No.
Okay. He just looks aggravated. I suppose I'd be unhappy too if I just carrying blocks around all day. Or all night as their case is. But yeah, definitely I like the area that we found.
I really like this open. It really makes for a really nice view, and I can see most everybody. Can't see Grim. He's a little bit far.
Oh. So and I don't think if you can barely see the oil well, you can't see. Golden Zombie is set up farther than me. He's got a sandbar out in the coastal waters area.
It's a little far.
So
Can't see that far.
yeah, that's a bit. I know Zeph's out here, but it looks like somebody else has been building out here. Is that part of Zeph's building?
Yeah, it's part of Zeph.
Oh my goodness. Well, since we're here, YouTube, I think we're gonna go check it out. Looks like he's got a Steve's cart running already. Farming wheat. It's a short little thing, and it looks like he doesn't have it actually set to drop off. He's just got to select it. So I'm not going to mess with it at this point. One mod that's in here that Zeph has really liked is the Secret Rooms mod. So, hey, Mikkel, have you been in here yet?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Let's see. There it is. I like this. It's really cool. I showed my daughter the other day, and she was quite impressed. So, Zeph's not here, so we'll just kind of walk through. I know he had a little farming going on in here to start with. So he's got some stuff started there. And then, what? Oh, there's his pattern chest. I didn't know you could keep other things in the pattern chest besides patterns. That's kind of cool. He's got Thaumcraft going. Ooh. Looks like he's researching copper transmutation, so he's moving along. So we got here some gold chests. We're just showing off all of his goods. So looks like he's got quite a bit going on. There's his modular power suit stuff, and oh, he's got a book to the Nether. You might want to use that one. I heard that that he found a what do they call dungeons in the Nether?
Fortress?
That's it, another fortress. And then
Think about.
down here, he loves that using this basalt cobblestone and stuff. So it's got quite a bit going on. But this was his lava tank, and it's empty.
Empty?
Yep. I don't see anything. Do you?
I do. I've got 1.4 thousand buckets.
Ah. Maybe I'm having some kind of glitch issues. Which is possible. I can't even right-click his stuff. So, but yeah, this is kind of the setup that Zeph's going in. Zeph's usually a pretty fast builder. Ender tank going on. I don't know what he's got planned for underneath there. Probably some more tanks. Knowing how he works. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know the way up from there, so I'm not going to go running around. But yeah, he's definitely got I mean, at least his rooms, you know, they all kind of look the same. He's got 2 coal cooking ovens and a blast furnace up and running. Well, I can access the blast furnace, which is strange. And this tank here, I don't know what he's got going on there either, so. Hey, I'm going to jump out with you, Mikkel. Where'd you go? Oh, downstairs? Oh, he's got some power stuff going on. He's got quite a bit. He's got this chunk loader, which we can't access because it doesn't belong to us. So yeah, he's definitely this one thing I could say about Zeph is he just takes a concept and just goes with it, which is cool. I like that.
Looks like he's got some of the power stuff going.
Yeah,
The
power
crystals.
converters. This is all
Yeah, the
power
power
converters.
crystals.
Power crystals, is that what that is?
Well, it's Power Crystals is the name of the guy,
Okay.
I think.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I know he did that because he had. I had to borrow his compressor to get some of my modular power suit stuff going. So, all right, YouTube. So, give us a few minutes here. We'll take a look. Actually, you know what? Since we showed pretty much where everybody's at this point, we'll call this the end of episode 3. We'll be back shortly to start episode 4, where we'll actually get started on our castle power generation using magmatic engines. Obviously, it means we're going to have to get some lava. So we'll have to build a tank. We'll probably go like everybody else has and go with the Zycraft tanks and go from there. So with that, again, thank you for watching. Please like the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave those. And if you haven't already, subscribing to the channel is great. And Mikkel is having fun. Let's see if I can get out of this loop. There we go. That's okay. And YouTube, like I said, there's always the admin power to say goodbye. All right. Grim, since we saw your house first, do you want to have any words of wisdom for us today?
I'm so unprepared. I don't know what to say.
Well, there. Okay, we'll take the motto of a group of young men and be prepared. Take care, YouTube.